I thought about doing a get ready with me, but that would be a lie because I'm not getting ready. I'm going to the mailbox. I keep thinking about stuff and never think of. Oh, I know about something. I want people to understand something that everybody thinks is, and I think I've talked about this before, but I'm going to make it abundantly clear. People think that if the government gives you money to not work, that you're smooching off the government. I got news for you. It can take anywhere from 3 months to 3 years to get approved to get disability. Why does it take that long? Because they go through every last painful detail. If you are not actually disabled in some way that they consider being disabled, and some things I think should be on the list, but it's not. Um, you don't get approved for it. That's the first step. And here's the second. People think that you get a lot of money. You know, if you've had a job in the past and you made a lot of money off of it, whatever you were going to get when you retired from that job is what you get if you get disabled. But if you were born disabled and you've got to check your whole life, you get the bare minimum. You know why people live in subsidized housing, like apartments, or with their family? Good morning. It's because they can't afford to live. And even if you do get what I just said, living with family or in subsidized housing, there are people that don't have enough to even buy food. And food stamps is a joke, unless you have children. Let's go into the rest of the story I'm going to say. The reason I'm bringing all this crap up is because I had people under assumption that if you get a check from the government, you are safe to have money, and it's not true. Not only do you have to abide by certain rules to get it, once you have it, if you don't pay rent, they cut you off. See, this is exactly what I'm trying to say. They don't help you. And right now, to make matters worse, they are trying to charge money. Are you hearing me? To go to the doctor. And I ain't talking about a few dollars here and there. I'm talking about hundreds of dollars. Stuff that people that have jobs can't even afford. They're trying to make us that don't have a job pay it. Yeah. And if you want anything, if you want to splurge and get yourself something nice, you can't without going overboard and not having food. You hearing me, people that think that this is some kind of funny joke or whatever? I'm telling you right now, if I get something in the mail that's not food, I go for 2-3 weeks without any food. Unless somebody is nice enough to buy me something. Now it is my cousin. Before it was my grandma and my aunt. She sends me money sometimes too, but and by the way, I don't ask. They ask me how you doing. You got everything you need, and I'm like, no, I'm out of this. And they know I don't have money, so they send me some, or they go buy me the things that I need. Now, I was living about a fire before I ask for stuff. I don't like it. Never have, never will. But maybe the reason people don't think that it matters about people like me, um, because we are scum, because we get money from the government, which I just said that we are disabled and we can't work. And people don't care about that. I'm going to explain something here because y'all don't seem to understand. Y'all probably think that I'm a healthy woman. I'm not. This is my physical side. The things I say that are reasons I can't work. I'm deaf in one ear, which by itself is fine. People work every day with deaf ears. But it's all these combinations. I have I have amnesia, fibromyalgia, which they don't consider, which they should. Um, I have asthma. If I work a 9 to 5, I constantly go, 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 go. I am more likely to get hurt because I'll get sick and I'll pass out over something so simple as just being tired. Let's get to the other side. I don't have patience. I don't work well with others. If you piss me off, I'm going to get on. I'm going to hurt you. People don't get that. They think I'm nice and sweet and everything. I'm also impulsive. Let that sink in, people. And I have development problems. But yeah, I have all these things to keep me from having. I'm not exactly sure what the reason they put down for my thing, but I have physical and disabilities and have since I was little. And the government decided when I was 25 years old, oh, we're going to check you to make sure that you can work or not. And they said I couldn't. People seem to think that having all this different stuff, having development problems, you can just get over it. There is no drug in this world that can make you change who you are and your personality to the point where, okay, there is such a thing as free will. In movies, they talk about you can't wave a magic wand and make people do what they wouldn't do, or you using dark magic and everything. That's the same premise, but there's no way to change that. You can only suggest. If it ain't in the character, I ain't gonna do it. But Jack is barking. But yeah. Just remember that. The next time people want to say it's hard on working or just say that. Say it's hard on everybody. I was on a van yesterday and the people on there were talking and stuff and they were talking about how hard it is for people. Nobody can do anything right now. Look, I'm gonna explain something else to you too. When you don't have the money to go out and buy stuff, people to be able to have what they want, it has to have an ebb and flow. The people that are the consumers that don't have much money need to be able to use that money to put back into the economy. Hello. Jack is all upset with me. I am. I'm in the process of changing my room. And by me changing my room, here's what I am going to be doing. Then I am going to have a new bedroom. Of course, it's going to take a little time, but I'm going to be taking my girl's bedroom. She probably won't, but if she comes back, she'll be in the little bedroom that's right here. Bed will be nice. Oh, and this whole thing about the government not helping people and everything, I'm going to tell you something else that goes along with it. There are people that should be on disability. They cannot work whatsoever. But they don't get approved for whatever reason. When it talks about let you, it will take you off disability. If you do anything that they deem illegal, I'll take you off it. I knew someone that had disabilities, and they were living in a place. An asylum. I don't know. I feel like People don't think before they talk, or they do think and they want to be rude. I'm not saying that, actually, maybe I am. I just think people should be nice to each other instead of being all, this is how I think. Hello. We are the doggies. We give a buggy. Ah! Oh, I'm not sure what to say. I really ain't. I know what to say. I'm cold. I'm gonna go back in the house and get me some a jacket. We are going to pass it up. Go on. Um, He is buggy, he is baby. Just go. I put a clothing on the oh. He is upset because, well, he he tried to jump off the door, and I think he hit his head on the door doing it. He was on the couch and tried to jump, and I slammed the door before he could. You have to understand something. Jack is stubborn. He's very, very, very stubborn. Mom goes, yeah, I go crazy. Actually, I think I'm gonna get off here at 7. So kindness. Well, it was June 19th, and we talked about that date. And one of the people that goes to New Day was talking about something, and it just occurred to me to say this. If you don't learn to adapt and to cooperate with others, you're doomed to repeat history over and over again. This is not what the person said, but in a way it is. I just do different work. Just remember, if you don't like the state of the world, do something different. I did something different. I started running my mouth, and now I'm paying more bills. So you see, it actually worked. Not for the good of me, but I don't do this just because I'm scorned and I don't like what's going on in this world because of me. I don't like this what's going on in this world right now, and the countries that are supposed to be free to people. See everything that's happening and what's going on. And if things don't change for the better, the next generation coming up from us, this won't affect me in any way, shape, or form because I don't have children. But look what we're going to leave the children of the future. If we don't change, well, I better be going. My ride is at the apartment, I guarantee it. Well, remember, be the person you're meant to be, not the one there to the beach.